Hi, hello, moi. So we're gonna have free readings live, English and Finnish. And also I'm gonna put their email address if you want more in-depth, more private, personal reading, which is not going to be free at the time. So contact us, me or Davini, and we do English, Spanish, and Finnish readings. So there's an email you can send us, or if you have something else. Hola, hi Carla. And the thing works, you make a question, and well, I will look into the cards, give you an answer. And then you kind of are sort of in the list of things, or like this. So when you ask the question, then you know that. Okay, here we go. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's not nice, I guess. So will Carla's boyfriend Virgo contact her soon after having a fight? Let's see. So Carla, this is for you. Will Virgo connect you? Hi Karen. Okay, Carla, this is for you. Let's see. Well, I guess it depends what you mean soon, but what I see that now he wants to be on his own. And I think it seems like he was holding on to something, like some point of view. And I think he's thinking that you don't see his, well, obviously if you had a fight, you probably don't see his point of view, or you don't like it, or you don't accept it, but he is somewhat thinking that you're missing the point. And I think he's moody and he wants to be alone. So, well, what I see, I don't think that at the moment, what I see that he wants to be alone. I think, I suppose he's sort of holding his ground. So I think it could be that he expects you to contact him. This is what I see here. Well, we can try to check what it says about the Friday. And now, what's the date? Wednesday. So will he contact till Friday? Let's see what it comes from here. I would say no. And this also indicates that he is kind of stuck with his own idea. So I wouldn't expect him contacting, and I think he's expecting you to contact him. Not that he would contact you. Okay? And then yeah, and what I see in the cards, I don't think that would help either. That I think he has really strong feeling about being on his own after this fight. So I don't think maybe you should give it at least some time and see what happens. And I suppose you can always ask if he's still expecting you to contact, sort of. But I think not like now. No, I think that would be like bit too insistent, and I think you need to give him a little bit space with this. That's what I see. Okay. So Karen, hi. What are ours secretary's current feelings and thoughts towards me? Okay. Good tidings with that one. No worries. Stay around, check what we read for others. Your places. Hello. So the idea, when you put the question, you are on the list, and I am going to be here roughly an hour or so, but something like this. And let's see how many questions I can take. So you to be loved, just make a question, and then, well, you definitely will. Well, if you make it now, you're going to be after Karen, so you don't have to wait that much. So Karen Rabago, hi, what are our secretary's current feelings and thoughts towards me? Let's see. I think his thoughts are like, was funny, that was kind of similar yesterday. One thing is like, I think I would say that this person sees you as you are, like sort of naked. That even if you are putting any masks on, but I think this person sees through you, and I think the feelings are kind of hopeful towards you, and I think he has had some kind of conflict that he is also holding to his own ground and not willing to take risks. And I think he was about to lose something which is material, which is kind of occupying him. But I think he has like thoughts of hope and seeing you, how you are, and the feelings. I think he's a bit impatient about something. I think it's like he has good feelings towards you and hoping to develop something with you, or like to continue things that. So I think his feelings are that he just feels impatient at the moment about something. Like not anything very traumatic, but maybe there's just something between you, not very big deal. I think that he feels impatient, but otherwise I think he's thinking that the things are rather fruitful, and that things are moving. That could be that too, because I think his thoughts are like towards this. Yes, I think that could be the case. But I think it's I think he's hopeful. I think it's more like he's hopeful to have this, and in his thoughts, and the feelings are like kind of, in a way, could be like sort of like there's some kind of practicality in this, that it's really like an earthy thing also. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, hey, there's not yet. Moment. So if you want to get a reading in English from me or Davinia, English, Spanish, Finnish, suomeksi, englanniksi, espanjaksi, send us an email. We figure something out, Zoom, Skype, and that will be a little bit more detailed and more in depth. And of course, that will cost some money at the time then, because we are putting our effort more and more to this. So we are heading like putting our kind of body and soul into this business. But yeah, there's the email. And next one, to be loved. What can I expect this week for my relationship? All right. So to be loved, this is for you. Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay, so what can I expect this week for my relationship to be loved? To be loved. Relationship. I think there could be like some bit of a chaotic things going on, and maybe even there is some matter that might not have been built in a very solid ground. So something might go whoosh, and it's not a very minute thing. So it might be some bigger thing if there has been something that it will come to the point that one has to face it. So that would be somewhat of a challenge. But I see that there is anyway, that in a way would be a good thing, because that will bring the participants in the relationship to a point that you have to go, like, again, I will use the word naked. So you would be like kind of honestly with the facing each other. And then to think that there could be, obviously, if there's some kind of bit of a drama, and not just a minor thing, something a little bit bigger. And then you have to take in account, do you want to fight it off, or you want to kind of think about it in a way also, like if you would have a fight, is it worth it? Like, to, let's say that I am right and I'm going to keep my ground and I don't care what happens because I want to be right. Well, that communication could bring about something that there has been some kind of misunderstanding, for example, in something, and that will kind of bring something down, like basically to the ground, if that's an issue. Because obviously, if you have an issue with the communication, then there can be misunderstandings that can lead to like bigger issues. So yeah, I would watch for that. Well, can be, but no, I don't see quite that either, because I think this is something kind of dramatic, but then otherwise, I think, of course, people can break up from smaller things. Somebody put the toilet paper in a wrong way, but that's never the issue. Well, I have to say, in my relation, even, and I think many others, there is, depends on the mood of people. I think that sometimes things seem to go in the wrong way. That, no, but I didn't mean it like this, for example. But I would look for some that this is not a small thing. I think then when you mentioned the communication, it could be like this. And but I would then try to go back. Why are you together in the first place? And maybe look back for some nice things that has happened, and not to be too much caught in the moment, but I would say that I would expect what I see here is like something which is not just like, why did you put the phone in the wrong place, or why do you leave the glasses and you don't put them on the dishwasher? Yeah. So I think that could bring, maybe if you have minor things about it, that maybe there's things that have been adding up and now there's some kind of big misunderstanding in something, but definitely I would expect more dramatic, something that brings some matter to the ground, and then if you want to get over it, you have to face it. And but I see that it's very likely also that it's very possible that you can manage, and maybe one should then consider, of course, if the communication is a problem, and then you have to try to communicate about the thing that the communication is a problem, and how would you do it in a nice way. But I think that would bring balance, of course, to the situation. So I would prepare for this. Okay. And let's see here. I can take you some kind of advice still here, otherwise. Yeah. I think he would do well if he would go somehow like with some kind of means that are well proven, to how to solve the situation, and like I don't know if there's anything really, even if there seems to be coming up some dramatic, I don't know if anything is really broken, or maybe there is something that needs to be done kind of down to earth, like not like assuming much, like it said on the earlier throw of the cards, that you would have to be sort of like naked, and no masks, that you would really have to be both kind of honest about things, and that I think it would have to be really kind of concrete in a way that that things would have to be said how they are, so, but to take it kind of down to earth, like as simple as possible, like, I don't know, will this fit in any way, this kind of, but sort of, yeah, nothing too fancy. I think it would be just as simple as possible and to the point, and like, of course, in a good spirit. Okay. Mm-hmm. The funny thing in this is that when I was kind of checking some mood about these readings, and I got a card which is 2 of Cups, and it was upside down, so it was kind of giving me this idea that will this be about readings, a lot of readings about relations, and then like problems in the relations or challenges in the relations, and at least so far it seems that it has been something towards that, which is kind of funny. To be loved, hopefully you get the things solved, and of course, if you do something preemptively, maybe you can like decrease the amount of trauma that comes from there. Oh, sorry, I have to stand up a little bit for a sec. I have some issues with the back and the shoulder, so I'm gonna make a fast stretch. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess you can at least try. But yeah, I guess in the end, for better or for worse, honesty goes kind of far, I think, with this. Oh, that's first 20 minutes gone. That went fast for me at least. Oh, somebody I was mentioning my glasses. I have two curtain clippers holding my glasses in balance. I'm gonna get new ones tomorrow because this is a little bit funny already. It's kind of cooked, right? Oy. So yeah, anyway, to be loved, good luck with you, with your thing. Today, when I was taking a walk in the forest, it was a funny thing that occurred to me. I was writing on Facebook because it seems to here in Finland, especially in Helsinki where we are, people are using a lot of these electric scooters. And I don't know, for me, it's weird that they just leave them like near their houses and wherever in the street. And I was making a joke that one day we will find one of in our bathroom and the scooters are going to take over. And kind of like putting my energy and saying, kind of joking about this because I don't know, it's just a little bit funny. And now it seems that there is even more of these scooters around our house and the block and everything. So it occurred to me that there is like when the yogis say, and there is the secret and everything that sort of like be careful what you wish for and what you think about, you will manifest this. So like in a silly way, I was thinking that, okay, so I was talking about the scooters and there's a lot of them and now there is even more, but that's a bit silly, I guess. The candle burning is blue and maybe it's about the blues. But let's not go. Let's not let it like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be like this, but it just has happened so far. What was kind of like, well, I was thinking that what would be the mood of this. So it's been a little bit like that. Well, good if my English is working good enough for people. We tend to speak English here at home, and our small girl is speaking Spanish really fluently, some Finnish, and she understands some English as well. So it would be good if she gets the English, Spanish, and Finnish. Well, she can probably talk to like 800 million people in the world, so it's not so bad. Fair enough. So can you get if you're still actively watching, can you hear me good and see everything good? because it shows me that my connection is maybe not the best one at the moment. And yeah, the idea is that you put a question, it's free, the answer, and you also can get a more detailed lecture reading from us. Contact us on email dstonerocks@hotmail.com, eli hotmail.com, dstonerocks@hotmail.com, niin siellä on sitten mahdollisuus saada, sitä kautta sovitaan Zoomia tai Skypeä esimerkiksi, niin sitten vähän yksityiskohtaisempi luento ikään kuin korteilla. Ja tosiaan mahdollisuuksia Suomi, Englanti, Espanja. Siitä nyt jokunen miljoona ihminen löytyisi. So English, Spanish and Finnish are available for the more in-depth readings. Contact us on email. I will do English and Finnish and Davinia. Probably tomorrow, I will not say in the morning, but tomorrow she will have a session in Spanish. So if there is Spanish speakers, then tomorrow is your day. And we are trying to make this every day now, but it's gonna be a little bit more limited than earlier. We had this marathon, several hour things, and now we have to limit so we can kind of manage our daily things, work and everything good. So because this, like I mentioned, is becoming more and more serious for us, body and soul in it. Yeah, and it's funny with the cards, it goes like you feel like you know something, and then you get more into the cards. There's a small question and more knowledge comes. So I think this will be, of course, this will be something that you can develop the rest of your existence in the end. So it's really, really cool. Hi, Dana. So Dana asked a question, and you will be on the list, which is at the moment kind of short. So you ask it and I will answer. Okay. So I have and it's free. And if you want, you can get the personal, more in-depth reading. Contact us with email, dstonerocks@hotmail.com. But this one here for free. So hit it. Or maybe I will start a new trend with this curtain things on my glasses or something. What are the true feelings of Mr. P for Dana? You. Okay, so Dana, let's see. Well, the true feelings of this, I think the this person has a very strong attraction for you, I think. And like, yeah, I think these things are sexual in nature, and one would have to be careful with this, I think, because that there is like a really strong like getting hold of you, I think, in this. But yeah, well, that's what I can get from here. But it also can be like I mentioned, it can be some sort of a dependency towards you on another way, which might not be only healthy in a sense. But I think anyway, it's maybe a little bit. It's kind of like a bit withdrawn things. Even if this is the feelings, then they are a little bit like masked or not shown on the open. And there is also like this. I don't know why this keeps coming up so much, this card here, but I think maybe that's the case because there is some sort of a thing on this person's mind that will kind of bring, maybe because your answer is like ooh, maybe if this person has certain feelings, is like there will be a realization that it's not quite that for you, or I don't know. I see also this dependency there, so I wouldn't say that this person is addicted to you, but there is some kind of like a dependency going on. So who is this person in the end? What is your relation with, if you want to say? Because obviously giving me more info, I can then see different things and help out or give maybe better answer. Evil? Well, depends what you think about it. But I don't know. Maybe it's kind of raw emotion in a certain way. And I wouldn't say that it's evil. It's just some part of nature, I guess, part of him. But I think this is in the surface for him. But maybe there has been a realization that it came down that something wasn't quite what he thought. And it's still like, I wouldn't say it's evil, no. Evil. Yeah. Yeah, I think it could be that it's really not at even well, there can be the true feelings can be this, that it's like kind of brutal even in some way on somebody's head, or like kind of raw, but uh, but otherwise what I see, it's not presented, and I don't think it would be presented, straightforward like this, that it's kind of like a more politically correct or polite, still the outcore of this. Just a sec. So no, I don't see this person about the thoughts that wouldn't give me a picture of a wild man sort of, or like a very spontaneous or stuff like this. It's more like respecting tradition in some way, for example. A little bit coffee. So yeah, I have here like another 20 minutes or so. Fair enough. Hopefully that gave some insight. And thanks for coming to our channel. And I'm gonna be here tomorrow, probably around the same time. I think I need to also trim my beard a little bit. Hello. You're welcome, Dana. Come check us out again and like, subscribe if you want, if you like, or you want to subscribe. Hello, Yasar. If so, Yasar, ask a question and I will read the cards for you. If you are kind of in the list, then yeah, this curtain clippers is not really balancing my glasses, but I'm gonna get new ones tomorrow. I have to. It's ruining my image. Will Yasar reunite with the person on his mind? Hello, Sarah S. Hi, moi. Will Yasar reunite with the person on his mind? I would say yes. I think it's very probable. But I think that would require still some help from someone you trust or you that you would be is a good person to ask for advice, for example. And also it probably requires a little bit broaden your horizons to reunite with this person. But I think for me, what I see here, I think would be probable, but that also depends, of course, on your actions. I think that is very probable. You're welcome. Sarah S. So if you ask a question, I will answer with the cards. It's free. You're welcome. And Yasar, like, subscribe if you want to. And we are going to have these readings for free. We're trying to have twice during the day. Me, English and Finnish, and Davinia, probably on an early hour by Finnish time. Oh dear. Well, good luck, Yasar. It could be a good idea to ask someone for advice. Yasar. Yeah. So, well, general reading, okay. Maybe we can specify a little bit. And if you want to have like really more like a bigger general thing, then send us the email, contact us on thesstonerocks@hotmail.com, and we can make you like a more in-depth thing. But that one then requires more time and stuff, so that won't be free. But General reading. Sarah is maybe specify a little bit towards what, or like so. Okay. So this one is for Sarah S, and then NC, you are next. Okay. So Sarah S, what's coming in for me? Let's see. What is coming in from Sarah S? I see action and movement. So I would say even some kind of trouble, which brings about some minor inconveniences. And if you are not careful, you might be in a position to lose something of value for yourself. But I think in the end, it will be, if you choose right, there will be good things coming. But I see like invigorating action in sort of like a mental plane. And I think it could be related to a trouble into this. And for a younger gentleman as well, sort of. Almost like a knight in a shining armor, if you want to put it really stereotypically. But I think movement might be some like somebody entering your life with has a lot of energy and is like interesting, at least mind-wise, and brings about movement, right? But I see still this, what is coming your way, I think is positive things in this case. Something interesting. Okay. No, I don't think it might be like, I think it would be more referred to this, that if there's that it could relate to travel, and with this person, I don't know if it's much of a choice. I think this looks like somebody's gonna rush into your life, and not in in a like bad way, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's more like matter not related to this person so much, that you have to, maybe it's also like not spending too much if you're gonna have in mind some sort of trouble or something. You need, I think, to keep your purse sort of, or the wallet near to you, and make sure you know where you're going. So I think that will lead to this, that you will have like choices what you can do. But I don't think it's a choice of a person. But when I said about this action on a person, I think this is going to be some person who's going to rush into your life and create some buzz. But I don't think sort of that you get to choose this person. I think this person is just going to come like, right? So, but I think that for me, it seems, at least what I would think, it looks positive. So NC, you are next. I may ask how is SC feeling about NC right now? Let's see. How's SC feeling about NC? Yeah, that could easily be the thing, Sarah. I think there's also in this like, um, yeah, I think there could be like a possibility to like with money that you would be in a situation that you are willing to sort of give and but also to receive. You know that you if you're kind of would be a person who wants to give gifts, so remember that you are entitled and you are it's okay to accept them yourself as well, or the other way around. Okay, but yeah, NC, how is SC feeling about me right now? How is SC feeling about NC right now? You're welcome. I don't know what was the thing when I got the card would give me some kind of idea of the mood of this readings. But uh, I think yeah, SC is feeling somewhat betrayed about something at the moment and seeing some situation that he or she didn't see before quite that way. And that feels that there needs to be some balancing of this. But also thinking that, well, with the right vessels and right portions of things, you can mix anything and put everything in balance. Uh, and again comes this also that I don't know if this person, if there has been some issues, is like wanting to win with all cost and not thinking that maybe that's not the point. And yeah, I think this person is kind of surprised. Can be also like, okay, that they understood certain situation, like how it really is. And now there needs to be some balancing of this, and maybe this was could have been sort of a bigger deal, even kind of big deal. The things kind of crumbled in some manner, but I think this is not. Well, well, hopefully the connection doesn't start acting out. It should be kind of good with us, as God knows how many gigabytes per second or whatever it is, but somehow I don't know. We're in the capital of Finland, and you know the parliament building is like some time away. So, NC, did you get anything? So, NC, did you get what I read for you? Or do I need to repeat something, or if it was buffering? And okay, good enough, fair enough. So yeah, okay, and then Jenna M. Okay. What? All right. Well, yeah, go check it. But basically, I like what I said. Like, there's he he or she feels kind of betrayed, or that saw some situation like how it truly is, and that was nothing that would be like very like a long lasting thing. like nothing very dramatic, but it's more like maybe a minor thing that felt really traumatic, and now things need some balance. Okay, but check it out. So Jenna M, what are Caleb's intentions and future actions towards me? He's Libra. Intentions and future actions towards me. You're welcome. So, and next is Jenna M. We have little time here, and then I am off to attend to other things. But Jenna M, what are Caleb's intentions and future actions towards me? Let's see what we see from here. Well, somehow I see some kind of passionate and creative things going on, but still in a balanced manner. I see also that I don't know why this one card keeps coming up all the time. Joder, voihan ihme. But when it comes to these intentions, it's yeah. Well, I think he's harboring like passion feelings towards you, and funny that there is the moderation and balancing things. So now when you do this, it seems to be yeah, and I would say that it doesn't seem for me. I don't think he feels that it's over either, and I think he would be somehow willing to try to balance something. Yeah, that tends to happen. I don't know. I got two of cups upside down before I started to get the mood of things, and oh my god, all the questions are related to this. That there is some trouble in the paradise for many. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this thing is definitely over. I think for me it looks like this person is. I think he would be willing to try to balance things, and but there is some kind of issues with this, and I think this would have to be dealt if this goes to the way that. Oh dear, I could be your father's. Fair enough. I think he has seen that how the situation was, but definitely there is still something. But I think he would be willing to try to balance things. Yeah, and that can create, of course, problems. Yeah. But definitely there is something still there, on my view. Well, let's see. Moment. Let's try to. I was about to do. do you know when he will come back? Well, in a way, I like the attitude. You're not asking if he will be, but you're asking when. Fair enough. I was about to check something about communication or build contact. Let's see. Let's see what it says here. When he'll be back, he will come back. Did he physically go somewhere? Also, rather than from your house where he has all the stuff still. Let's see. So when would he come back? I think he could pick. Okay, fair enough. I think he could be coming back kind of soon, because I think this person would be noticing that there was, he thought that, you know, he was thinking more first like the other things, and then he didn't quite see what there was going on and what he actually has going on for himself with you. And I see that that would be good, but I think also for me this card is like, I think maybe the point would be well, could be, but I think in this, you being young and all, which is probably not that easy in a sense, but I think it can lead to like some kind of like a bit like a defensive attitude and some kind of like bit of issues if he returns too fast. So maybe the point would be what I see. Well, what I see in here, that maybe yes, it would be good. I guess it would be good. Like we both agree that it's not over. I don't think either. But I think if he comes back too soon, it would be that there will be things will be really good, and then there comes some issues, and things will be a little bit like out of hand. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, that goes kind of to the alley sort of road what I was saying as well. So we agree on this. That's really good. And that's the point, to give some clarity in this. Yeah. So when? I think it when would be during the holidays, whatever it means, wherever you are, like some like holidays. Maybe that indicates Christmas if you spend Christmas. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would say Christmas. That's what I would see here. Let's see. Christmas, New Year. That I would think. Well, that's a nice Christmas present if this is what you want, right? But yeah, anyway, I think that sounds like a good thing. Then, if this was the case that you have decided that you will need some space and time, I think that sounds smart. And what I see here, it will be the same. So we have a consensus on the matter then. You're welcome. Hey, and I'm dropping the cards now. So really? Oh dear. Fair enough. December. Mm. So I can take one more, then I have to go. So maybe in winter when you're stressed because it's not home. Yeah. So basically, since there was uh, Julia J. If you hit me with a question, I will answer that, and then I really start to get going. Hey, hello, Julia J. Ask a question. You were next there, so if you ask the question, I will make a reading for you. And then I really am a bit of on the clock to do something else. About the guy you will be with in your next serious relationship. Okay, let's see. What can you tell about the guy that you will be with your next serious relationship? Let's see what we see. Okay. Well, what I see here, I think it would be a person who is not like overly masculine or like really like like a tough guy. I think it would be somebody a little bit moody, kind of more touchy in with their feelings. And even though I think it would be someone which I would kind of uh, be careful with, because I think this could be a person who is kind of looking for some kind of codependency a little bit, and that present himself like really bit kind of traditional, like in trust in traditions and stuff, even though he's not a traditional male. And but I see a strong attraction also in this, sexual attraction. So I think like sort of like bit of a complicated person, or like person has kind of few sides and like a drive, but yet also is like trust in some sort of tradition. So yeah, I see a passionate person, but maybe it's also like someone who is, yeah. Yeah, well, is there somebody who is not complicated? Well, no, I guess so. Uh, I think this person is so driven that it can be someone who is a little bit like doing too much also, like uh, and getting used to and used to get what they want. So, but yeah, I see even some feminine. Obviously, everybody have feminine and masculine, but like sort of like feminine side, which is present very well in this person. But yeah, at the same time, the person is like mm, is aware, I guess, of like the trust tradition, and maybe would like to be engaged, for example, like official kind of thing. And on the other hand, is could be like a bit of a wild person, but and also kind of, like I said, used to getting what they want when it comes to like passion and stuff. And could be a little bit moody. So I got interested about this a lot myself now. Let's see if there's something else we can say about this. Yeah, at least it seemed like it's like trust in like this like a things that are found working well. But I would also be careful with this person, because I think there is also some that with this person would be something that could be like diplomatic, but it could be also that there's certain things that are not, well, like we said, that it's a complicated person, that it could be presented one way how he is, but it's actually not quite just like that. So I think this person could be like even not so honest in everything in the end. So I would be careful with that. So, well, you said you're drawn to complicated people, so here we get it. And I think the honesty factor could be one thing also, like I said, because then otherwise that serious relation could end up will end up ending, that it wouldn't be forever. Okay, so anyway, hey, thank you everyone. This was the last one. Now I am off the clock and gonna do something else. So if you want from me or Davinia, who does Spanish and English, thank you. Subscribe, like if you feel like it. It was a bit of a blues session. It seems like, I don't know, there's a lot of sort of like, not heartbreak maybe, but some complicated things and emotions and your challenges and problems and obstacles a little bit. But remember, there is hope. And be careful what you wish for, you just won't get it. So, but yeah, if you want more in-depth readings, lesson from with the cards, we do English, Spanish, and Finnish. Contact us in pistonrocks@hotmail.com. I will be back tomorrow, maybe around same time, or then earlier, or a little bit later. Who knows? If you click I think the bell thing, I guess then you know when it goes live and all that. So, and Davinia tomorrow for Spanish speakers, Espanol, somewhere during the morning, day, or something. So, hey, have a great evening, morning, day, whatever it is, where you are. For us now, it's midnight here in Finland. So, thank you. Stay safe. Take care. See you in the future.